In 1994, Disney released The Lion King, and the world would never be the same again. From its breathtaking African landscapes to the unforgettable soundtrack by Elton John and Tim Rice, the film became an instant classic. Simba, Mufasa, and Scar captured hearts, and songs like Circle of Life and Hakuna Matata became cultural anthems. But behind the roar and the music, there were countless secrets, creative decisions, and challenges that made The Lion King the masterpiece we still love today. From deleted scenes to voice actor surprises, here are 10 facts you probably didn't know about The Lion King. 1. Matthew Broderick almost didn't voice adult Simba. Originally, the filmmakers planned for a different actor to voice adult Simba, but early recordings failed to capture the character's unique blend of youthful energy and emerging responsibility. The team wanted someone who could convincingly convey Simba's growth while keeping a sense of the playful spirit that defined his cub years. Matthew Broderick was brought in at the last minute, and his performance instantly transformed the character. His voice perfectly balanced Simba's innocence and maturity, giving the lion's journey from carefree cub to confident king an emotional depth that became central to the Lion King's enduring appeal.
Yeah, but it's not easy. I know what I have to do,
But while Simba's voice found its hero, another actor almost didn't return for the sequel. 2. Jeremy Irons nearly missed Scar's role. Jeremy Irons gave Scar his unforgettable presence with a voice that was both rich and menacing, but he nearly didn't accept the role. Disney originally considered actors with a more conventionally villainous tone, fearing Irons' style might be too subtle or sophisticated for an animated antagonist. Once Irons began rehearsing, however, his dramatic delivery captivated the team. The animators were inspired to adjust Scar's facial expressions and movements to match the nuances of his performance. The result was a villain who was as cunning and theatrical as he was terrifying. The Scar that has become iconic in animation history.
Precisely.
And Scar's villainy wasn't the only thing carefully crafted. 3. The movie was inspired by Hamlet. While it's widely known that The Lion King takes cues from Shakespeare, the extent of that influence is truly remarkable. Every major character reflects elements of Hamlet. Scar embodies the cunning and ambition of Claudius. Mufasa represents the noble but tragic King Hamlet, and Simba mirrors Prince Hamlet's journey from loss to self-discovery. The parallels extend beyond characters to the story itself. Key plot points, such as Simba's exile, his period of growth and reflection, and his ultimate triumphant return, closely mirror the arc of Shakespeare's tragedy. This layered inspiration gives the film a depth that resonates with both children and adults, blending timeless literary themes with animated storytelling. But blending Shakespeare with Disney's family-friendly style had its own challenges. 4. Mufasa's roar was a mix of real animals. To give Mufasa's roar a truly majestic and commanding quality, the sound design team went far beyond simple lion recordings. They layered sounds from lions, tigers, and even elephants, blending them carefully to create a roar that was both powerful and believable, resonating with authority and strength. The resulting sound gave Mufasa an awe-inspiring presence, making every appearance feel monumental. It perfectly complemented his towering animated design, reinforcing his role as the wise and formidable king of the Pride Lands, and ensuring that audiences instantly recognize the power behind his character. Meanwhile, Scar's voice had its own sound secrets. 5. Jeremy Irons' laugh had to be redone multiple times. Scar's unforgettable, chilling laugh wasn't simply improvised on the spot, it was the result of careful experimentation. Jeremy Irons recorded multiple takes, as the initial versions swung too far in either direction, coming off as overly menacing or unintentionally comedic. Once the perfect balance was achieved, the animators meticulously adjusted Scar's facial expressions and movements to match every nuance of Irons' delivery. This precise synchronization gave the character a sinister charm that was both terrifying and darkly humorous, helping make Scar one of the most memorable villains in animated film history. And while voices were perfected in the booth, the animators faced another monumental challenge. 6. Over 600 animators worked on the film. The Lion King was an enormous undertaking, requiring more than 600 animators collaborating across multiple studios around the world. Each team handled different sequences, from the intimate moments on Pride Rock to the chaotic energy of stampeding wildebeests, making coordination a massive logistical challenge. Every frame demanded careful attention to detail, with supervisors reviewing animation constantly to ensure continuity and consistency. The global effort paid off, resulting in seamless storytelling where every character movement, background detail, and action sequence contributed to a visually stunning and emotionally compelling film that still captivates audiences today. And speaking of stampedes, 7. The wildebeest stampede was nearly a disaster. The wildebeest stampede remains one of the most intense and memorable sequences in Disney history. To achieve authenticity, animators closely studied real herd behavior and incorporated complex simulation software to replicate the movement and interactions of thousands of animals. Even with careful preparation, early versions of the scene often appeared chaotic or unnatural, failing to capture the intended drama. It took months of refinement to balance tension, suspense, and a genuine sense of danger, resulting in a sequence that perfectly conveys the peril Simba faces while maintaining the breathtaking visual spectacle Disney is known for.
Zazu, help me!
Your father is on the way! Hold on!
But even the music almost didn't hit the same epic note. 8. Elton John almost didn't write the songs. Elton John was initially approached to compose music for The Lion King, but he hesitated at first, unsure whether he could authentically capture the spirit of an African setting. The filmmakers wanted songs that felt both grand and emotionally resonant, reflecting the sweeping landscapes and universal themes of the story. After some persuasion, and once lyricist Tim Rice joined the project, John fully committed to the film, bringing his signature melodic flair to the table. Together, Elton John and Tim Rice created iconic songs like Circle of Life and Can You Feel the Love Tonight, which perfectly blended the majesty of the savanna with the emotional depth of the characters' journeys. Their work didn't just enhance the film, it became legendary in its own right, earning an Academy Award and cementing The Lion King as one of Disney's most musically unforgettable classics. And speaking of songs, some lyrics didn't make the final cut. 9. Deleted scenes included a teenage Simba musical number. Early in development, The Lion King storyboards included a scene where teenage Simba performed a solo song expressing his doubts, fears, and longing for purpose, essentially a Disney-style "I want" number. The idea was to give audiences a deeper glimpse into Simba's inner struggles and make his eventual growth feel even more triumphant. Concept art and preliminary notes suggested the song would be heartfelt, melodic, and filled with classic Disney charm. Ultimately, the filmmakers decided to cut the sequence to keep the story's pacing tight and maintain focus on Simba's relationships with Nala, Timon, and Pumbaa. While the solo number could have offered introspection, the team felt the narrative flowed better by showing Simba's growth through interactions, adventures, and shared moments rather than a standalone musical reflection. The choice helped streamline the film while keeping its emotional beats engaging and dynamic. And finally, a fact that shows just how much care went into the visuals. 10 Pride Rock was based on real landscapes. The iconic Pride Rock in The Lion King wasn't just a product of imagination. It drew inspiration from real African landscapes, particularly the Etosha Pan in Namibia and the Ngorongoro crater in Kenya. Animators pored over photographs, aerial shots, and natural studies to ensure that the setting felt both authentic and awe-inspiring. The goal was to capture the grandeur of the savanna while still leaving room for the stylized, cinematic world the story required. Every detail of the environment was carefully crafted. From the fiery hues of sunsets to the shifting patterns of clouds, and the long, dramatic shadows cast across the plains. This painstaking attention to light, texture, and scale gave the film its majestic, almost tangible feel, allowing audiences to truly immerse themselves in Simba's world. Pride Rock became more than a backdrop. It was a symbol of the kingdom, the story, and the sweeping beauty of nature itself. Outro. And there you have it. 10 facts you didn't know about The Lion King. From voice actor secrets and deleted songs to epic animation challenges and sound design wizardry, it's clear that Disney poured heart, soul, and ingenuity into every frame of this timeless classic. Which of these behind-the-scenes facts surprised you the most? Was it Mufasa's animal roar, the wildebeest chaos, or Elton John's hesitation to write songs? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more nostalgic movie secrets. And if you loved this one, you'll probably enjoy our video on The Terminal 2004, 10 Odd Facts You Didn't Know. Check it out next for more behind-the-scenes magic from another modern classic.